All right, hello, it is Mr. Kuchma. I've got an important video here for you today. I've got my mic, so hopefully that's gonna get some good audio for today. My last video didn't have very good audio, so this mic should be better. But I really need to get you guys set up for the 2021-2022 school year. And so many things have happened in my life over the summer, even just specifically. There's been more deaths in the family, sadly. Just lots of things going on. Both on my side of the family and on my wife's side of the family. So anyway, it's been a tough year for the Kuchmas, but we are pressing on, and I actually am very, very excited for this 2021-2022 school year. A lot of good things coming down the pipes. So today I want to talk about course selection. So this is really important for parents. And kiddos, you're obviously going to be involved in here because you're the one who's going to be choosing the courses that you want to take. So I'm actually going to be away for the next 10 days. I've got some vacation booked. I'm going on a 10-day backpacking hunt to support my father-in-law. So anyway, I'll be away. I'm leaving tonight and driving to Prince George, and then tomorrow morning we drive farther north. So I wanted to make this video to help you guys all do course selection for your kiddos from grades 10 to grade 12. So let's jump right into it. I want to be able to help all of you guys get there. For starters, this is where you should be defaulted to. onlineschool.ca/HCOS. This needs to be your homepage that you have. As you can see, I've got a bookmark tab here of a ton of different things. If I click on the HCOS tab, it's always going to take me right here. This is your hub. And if you click on access, this is where you're going to get Moodle and NCOM. And those are the two things that you're going to be accessing all the time. So parents, you need to log into NCOM. If I click this NCOM, it's going to be my personal NCOM, so that's not very helpful. But that's what you need to click on. And number one, you guys need to go through tuition. So there's actually going to be, I'm going to link this in the video or in the email, but parents, you need to go in and you need to pay tuition. This is brand new this year. We did have tuition last year, but now we've got a whole new process this year. So I have gotten permission to do this. Jeffrey Laird is a teacher here at the online school. So this is what it should look like when a parent logs into NCOM. And you can click on the family tuition portal to be able to get started. Okay, so that is number one today. In order to get started, parents need to come in, log into your NCOM, and get your tuition sorted. I'm not going to go through and do the entire thing because he's already done it. But you're going to have to follow the steps in order to get through tuition. So once tuition has been paid, you guys can take a look at doing course selection. So course selection, we've got a lot of different options, and I'm going to be going through an example in grade 10, kind of grade 11, and grade 12, because you guys are all going to be looking into this. So in our course options, we've got 4 different options. In our course library, we have literally hundreds of courses, so it's pretty crazy to get started, but once you kind of narrow things down, it becomes a lot easier. Okay, so let us start with course selection. I'm actually going to start off with going into Sophie. This is also going to be linked, but if you go into Sophie, this is the default page for all of our families, sophie.onlineschool.ca, and if you go into information for families, if you scroll down to the grad program, and then if you scroll down to grad program course planning worksheet. This is going to be really helpful for you guys in getting ready for grade 10, 11, and grade 12. I'm going to just go really quickly and show you what courses we need to go and take for grade 10, 11, and 12, because there's differing amounts, and that is where we are going to start. All right, so in grade 10, you have 6 required courses: math, science, English, socials, your 4 core courses. And then you also have PE 10 and a course called Career Life Education. All right, so those are the 6 required courses for grade 10. In addition, you can take Christian Studies, which would be your 7th course, If you are interested in taking elective, you can do art, ADST, music, something like that. Or you can take a second language. If you've been doing, French, Spanish, German beforehand, you can continue on with that into high school as well. So grade 10 is definitely the most prescribed, most rigid course selection, just because there's so many required courses. In grade 11, the course selection opens up quite a bit. In grade 11, there's only 4 core courses that you're required to take. It's a Math 11, a Science 11, or 12, a Social Studies 11 or 12, and then a Math 11 or 12. So it's kind of interesting because you're actually able to take grade 12 courses instead of grade 11. So you could take Anatomy and Physiology 12, which is Bio 12, or Geology 12, and that can count as your Science 11 or 12. If you take the Workplace Math option in grade 10, you can either take Workplace Math 11 or Apprenticeship Math 12. So there's a little bit of choice in here, but essentially in grade 11, you have your 4 core courses that you have to take, and then the rest are electives. If you're trying to get into an engineering program, it's going to be a little bit less broad, because you're going to have to be taking lots of science courses. So even though the minimum is 1, you can take more when it comes to these grade 11 courses. And then in grade 12, if you're a grade 12 student, the only 2 required courses are English Studies 12 and Career Life Connections. So it's the second careers course. The first is taken in grade 10, the second is taken in grade 12. And in grade 12, you still need to take 4 grade 12 courses. So in order to graduate, you still need to take at least 16, meaning each course is worth 4 credits. So in grade 12, English 12 and Career Life Connection count as 2 of them. You need to take at least 2 more grade 12 courses. If you are looking to go into university, I'll just open up UBCO's page on this, because I think it is really important. No matter what degree you're looking at, they require to have at least 6 academic or non-academic grade 12 courses. So you can take elective grade 12 courses, things like Music 12, PE 12, things like that, but they're looking to see that you have at least 6. And this is for general arts and sciences. So there's additional requirements if you're looking into a program. Something like nursing, you would need to additionally take Anatomy and Physiology 12, Chemistry 12, and then Chemistry 11, Biology 11, and then Pre-Calculus 11 or Foundations of Math 12. So you can see that there's additional requirements there, and you can search through if you're wanting to try to find a degree. In arts, it's a lot easier. There's only English 12 as a requirement, and then they suggest taking additional like second languages, social studies, visual and performing arts, things like that. So anyway, back to this. If you are looking at what courses you're required to take, you can start with the required ones, and then you can look at filling the rest with things that you want to take and help get you into what you want to do when you graduate. So we're going to go through and we're going to actually do some practice. And Jeffrey Laird, funny enough, has 2 kiddos. One's going into grade 10 and one's going into grade 12. So it's going to be a great option. I'm going to open this one, Callum, who's going into grade 10, and we can go into course selection. So if you, as a parent, click on course selection, I'm going to also put this in here for you guys. But this is a way of scheduling your year. In grade 10, you can choose to take math and science in first semester, English and social second semester, like split it up semester-wise. Or you could take them online synchronous and do it that way. But you can really switch and do anything that you want. You can have them all linear. You can have half your courses first semester, half your courses second semester. You don't have to take 8 courses. You can only take 7 or even 6 and make them up later. I do recommend 7 courses at least for grade 10, or at least 6 at least, your 6 required courses, but it's better to take more and then graduate. To get your 80 credits, it's 7, 7, and 6 courses in total. So these are some, I'll attach this into the email so you can take a look at it if you'd like. So let's just go and add, I'm going to do option 2 here. So we're going to choose option 2. I'm not going to actually add them, but if I go to Science 10, I'm an admin, so I get a lot of extra ones, but I'm going to add it as an online synchronous course. And I'm going to go hit add and linear. So if you as the parent are going here, we are not going to go click review and save yet. You have to add all of the courses that you want to add and then click this button. So after science, we're going to go to math. We're going to say that he's going to take the Foundations and Pre-Calculus Math 10 course. It's going to be online synchronous. So we're going to add it as linear. We're going to do social studies. It's going to be an online synchronous course. We'll add that as linear. And then we are going to do English. And the online synchronous course is this one. There's 2 different options for grade 10. English 10 is a little bit of an oddball. But the other online synchronous course is right here. Perfect. So then we're going to go and choose his physical health. Maybe he does a little bit more physical health stuff. And we're going to do the individualized course instead of the online course. And he's going to do that first semester. And then he needs to do his career life connect our education course. And we're going to do that course maybe online, but we're going to do it first semester so he can, career course is supposed to, help you get ready for what you want to do in your future. So we're going to do that first. And then we can look at a Christian studies course. There's lots of different Christian studies courses. And if you actually type in CS, it's going to show you our CS colon here. These are the some of the online courses that you're able to pop into. So we'll say we'll do walking with those who've gone before in second semester. And maybe he wants to do a French course because he's taken French in the past. So we'll do core French online, and we'll do that in second semester as well. So if I were wanting to add all of these courses, you can see that it says 9, so you might think, oh no, 9 courses, that's more than what he suggested. But the Christian Studies is only a 2-credit course, and both of the English courses are 2 credits each. So even though there's 2 of these, this counts as 4 credits, and the Christian Studies counts as an additional 2 for 6. So these aren't full courses. Anyway, what I would do is I would hit save and continue. I'm not going to do that. That's what you as the parent can do once you are ready. Okay, so that is an example for a grade 10 student. And for a grade 12 student, so grade 11s, I'm not going to do an example, but you can go through and search. So you can go to course selection, and this is what I want to make clear for grade 11 students and grade 12 students. You can search through the courses, and even though I'm in grade 12, let's say I need to take a science credit, and I want to do life sciences. It doesn't show up. You have to click advanced search and then go to grade 11. And then you are able to take a grade 11 course in grade 12. So maybe I want to take the life science course, and you want to have me as your teacher. Oh my goodness, do the online synchronous version because that's the one that I teach. Perfect, that'll be a linear course. He needs to take English Studies 12. So English Studies 12, it's stuck in grade 11. We have to go back to advanced search and go to grade 12. So in grade 12, English Studies 12, I think maybe we're going to do the individualized option with Mr. Daly. In first semester, perfect. Maybe I want to do a Social Studies 12 credit. And if you're wanting to know what options are available, let's go to just grade 12 courses and let's go to Social Studies. Ooh, comparative cultures? That sounds sweet. Let's search comparative cultures. There's a comparative cultures hybrid course. This is also tied to humanities. We're not going to do that one. I'm just going to do the regular one. Let's see, that's for second semester. And then I need the career life connections course. So there's the career life connections 12 online. We can add that. If you wanted to take the online synchronous course, that's also a cool option. But yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that second semester to finish off the school year. And then if you guys have a job for grade 12, you can do work experience 12A and work experience 12B. They both accumulate 100 hours of work. And if you're going to do that, it's a great way of getting credits. So again, once I'm finished taking the courses, I can hit save and continue. So I wanted to do a little bit of a tutorial here for families. If you're wanting to go in and add courses, this is how you do it. You can hit review and save. But ultimately, I will be back in at the end of the month and at the beginning of September. And if you do need additional help with course selection, I can help you at that time. One of the things that you guys can also take a look at is the different course options. So maybe I'll finish with this. Generally, we have two kind of different ways of taking courses. We have an online course and we have an individualized course. So online is video-based and an individualized course is curriculum-based. And you can read more about that here. Hybrid's kind of right in the middle. Sometimes, for instance, our sciences, oftentimes we'll have a hybrid course and an individualized course and an online course. So the online course is video-based. The hybrid course is going to have a choice for families from a list of popular curriculum options. Okay. Same thing with our math. So if you're wanting to take pre-calculus math, there's a lot of different curriculum that teach math, and if you followed one from kindergarten to grade 9, you can continue on with it. Whereas individualized, this is more so if you as the parent and the child already have a very set idea on what you want to do. You want to take charge of your own education. You're going to create your own student learning plan. You're going to come up and think of different content, curriculum, and meet with your teacher and kind of have these regular ongoing communication with the teacher to show them where you're at with the course. So individualized and hybrid use curriculums, whereas the online doesn't. And online can be split up into asynchronous or synchronous. So asynchronous means any pace. You can do the course in first semester, or you can do the course in second semester, or you can just do it however. You can stretch it over 12 months if you need to. And our synchronous courses are during the year from September to June, so it's linear, and you get to meet with the teacher throughout the entire year as well as the peers that are in that class. And there's a weekly meeting on Zoom. I taught online synchronous courses this past year and I loved them. Not only did my students have a way better success rate than my regular course, but they also got to know me really well and each other really well. And I thought that that was really important, really profound. And if you guys are wanting to add a social element to your homeschooling, that's definitely something that I would suggest is putting kids into a couple online synchronous courses. And if you're wanting to find out which ones we offer, again, you can go to Sophie. You can go to our information for families. And if you just type in synchronous, you're going to get all the different options. So you can learn about synchronous courses and the benefits, etc. And then, once you've kind of looked at them, you can actually find out what courses are available. So if I scroll down, this is them for grade 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then here are the online synchronous available for grade 10s, for 11s, and for 12s. So hopefully this has helped you guys get ready for course selection in our 2021-2022 school year. To reiterate, you need to, parents need to go into NCOM, you need to pay tuition. Then parents and kiddos, you guys need to go look at the course selection that you need. In grade 10, a lot more required courses. In grade 12, a lot fewer. You get a lot more options. And there you go. Hopefully I've helped you guys navigate this. I look forward to seeing you guys when I get back. But I'm going to be gone for a while, and I'm excited for this. For those of you guys who have made it this far, I'm actually going on a big 10-day backpack hunting trip with my father-in-law. He had some friends bail on him, and he wasn't able to get anyone to go with him, so he was going to do this hunt all by himself. And I had to step up, and I'm going. And so my wife and my mother-in-law is very happy with me for doing it. So I'm going to be away. I'm going to be out of service for this whole time, and I'll be back ready to start the school year September 1st. And yeah, I look forward to helping you guys all through another school year. Alrighty, take care, and until then, see ya.